It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 185 of Bible Trivia.
Who married a girl who used to pick up grain behind his workmen? If you said Boaz, you are correct. To which city did God want to send Jonah? Tarshish, Nineveh, or Joppa? If you said Nineveh, you are correct. Which plague upon Egypt was lice? If you said the third, you are correct. How was Esau related to Jacob? If you said they were twin brothers, you are correct. For what did soldiers gamble near the cross of Jesus? If you said his clothing, you are correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 120 of Bible Trivia. Which two of these were not famous for having long hair? Moses, Ruth, Samson, Absalom. If you said Moses and Ruth, you're correct. What is another name for Golgotha? If you said Calvary or place of the skull, you're correct. Which king saw God's hand writing on his wall? Solomon, Nebuchadnezzar, Herod, or Belshazzar? If you said Belshazzar, you're correct. How many older brothers did Joseph have? If you said 10, you're correct. Which disciple was told by Jesus that thou doest do quickly? If you said Judas, you're correct. Fill in the missing word. Thou shalt love thy as thyself. If you said neighbor, you're correct. It is me, Dominique,
and Juliana,
bringing you episode 175 of Bible Trivia.
What did Adam and Eve use to hide their nakedness after eating forbidden fruit? If you said leaves, then you are correct.
Which river is not mentioned in the Bible? Danube, Euphrates, Nile, or Jordan? If you said Danube, or however you say it, you're correct.
What did the sun, moon, and stars do in Joseph's dream? If you said bow down to him in a dream, then you are correct.
Name the husband of Ruth. If you said Boaz, you are correct.
Why did Pilate put a rock in front of Jesus' tomb? If you said he was afraid that the disciples would steal the body, then you are correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 152 of Bible Trivia. Solomon wrote that there is nothing new under the what? If you said sun, you are correct. Who washed his hands before the crowd, saying he wouldn't be guilty of Jesus' death? If you said Pilate, you are correct. How many books of the New Testament spend most of their time describing the events of Jesus' life? If you said 4, you are correct. Who dreamed of a ladder to heaven? If you said Jacob or Israel, you are correct. What tax collector wrote a book of the Bible? If you said Matthew, you are correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 182 of Bible Trivia.
Who adopted Moses as a baby? If you said Pharaoh's daughter, you are correct. Which of these was not a farmer? Noah, Abel, Elijah, or Paul? If you said Paul, you are correct. Why did Jesus spit into a man's eyes? If you said to cure his blindness, you are correct. Name the wife of Boaz. If you said Ruth, you are correct. How many cows in total did the Pharaoh dream about? If you said 14, you are correct. What type of tree did Jesus use to describe how we will know the end times are near? If you said a fig tree, you're correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 143 of Bible Trivia.
Who went up to Mount Nebo just before he died? Moses, Abraham, Elijah, or Jacob? If you said Moses, you are correct. What was the first known miracle of Jesus? If you said changing water into wine, you are correct. Whom did Jacob once pretend to be? If you said Esau, you are correct. How many pieces of silver did Judas throw into the temple? If you said 30, you are correct. What did Herod's niece do which pleased him? If you said danced, you are correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you episode 173 of Bible Trivia.
Fill in the last word. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways to be. If you said wise, you are correct. Why did the Jews complain about Jesus healing a blind man? If you said because he did it on the Sabbath, you are correct. How many sisters did Martha have? If you said 1, you are correct. Name the angel who told Mary she would have baby Jesus. If you said Gabriel, you are correct. What were the people called who lived in Thessalonica? If you said the Thessalonians, you are correct.
It is me, Dominique, bringing you day 2 of the 28 Days of Acts Bible Trivia Challenge. What suddenly came from heaven and filled the room the apostles were in? If you said a mighty rushing wind, you're correct. What appeared over the heads of each person in the room? If you said tongues of fire, you're correct. Why was the multitude amazed by the apostles? If you said because each person heard them speak in their native language, you're correct. Some people were amazed by what they heard, while others were convinced that the apostles were filled with what? If you said new wine, you're correct. Which prophet spoke of...
It is me, Dominique,
And Yamila,
bringing you episode 180 of Bible Trivia.
where did the Israelites get gold to make their calf idol? They melted their jewelry.
The dove which landed on the shoulder of Jesus was really what? If you said the Holy Spirit, you are correct.
What relative of Jesus was Elizabeth? If you said a cousin, you are correct.
How many verses does the shortest chapter in the Bible have? If you said 2, you are correct.
Finish the verse. Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and blank. If you said man, baby, you are correct.